My fiancé used my childhood trauma against me, just to win a video game. It's hard for me to even write this. My thoughts are all over the place, so I'm sorry if this sounds messy. My name is Chris. I'm 31 and I've been engaged to my fiancée, Emily, who's 29 for 3 months now. We've been together for 2 years and this relationship felt completely different from anything I've had before. For the first time I felt safe enough to share my past with someone. I never thought I could open up like that. Emily was my biggest support. There were nights when I'd cry in her arms because of painful memories and she was always there. She never pulled away or made me feel weak. Somehow she always knew whether I needed comforting words or just silence. When I started therapy, she encouraged me. She even came to some sessions with me to help me work through my trauma. These past 2 years with her helped me change my life. I finally felt like I could live freely without my past holding me back. All because of her support. But everything changed last Saturday. Emily is very competitive. It's not just about games or sports. It's everything in life. She always has to be the best no matter what. Sometimes it costs her a lot. She's lost friends, argued with family, even ruined work relationships. All because of her need to win. She knows this about herself and has been trying to work on it. Therapy has helped a little, but she still doesn't really understand where it comes from. Her parents, Bill and Laura, are not competitive at all. They're kind, loving people. They didn't raise Emily or her siblings to be this way. Even her siblings are confused about it. None of them are very sporty or competitive. It's like Emily got this intense drive from nowhere. I used to be competitive too. I was a college athlete, so I understand the excitement of winning. But as I got older, I learned how to keep it fun and not take it so seriously. That's why I loved when my friends started hosting a monthly game night. It was a chance to relax, have fun, and enjoy time together. For 4 months straight, I kept winning. We played everything: board games, video games, even basketball and touch football. It was all just good fun, or so I thought. Last month, Emily joined us for the first time. But when she didn't win, she got really angry. She stormed out halfway through and walked home alone. She didn't talk to me for 2 days. I tried to explain, it's just a game, but she couldn't let it go. This month, before game night, I sat down with her. I asked her, begged her, to relax and just have fun. Please, I said, it's not about winning. It's about being together and having a good time. She promised me she'd try. At first, everything was fine. But as the night went on, I could see her getting more serious. By the end, it was just the two of us left, tied with one last game to decide the winner. Our rule was, if the final 2 players are a man and a woman, the woman gets to choose the last game. Emily chose N64 Mario Kart. Now here's the thing about me and Mario Kart. I never lose. I've been playing it since I was a kid. I know every shortcut, every corner, every trick. When Emily picked the final game, I raised an eyebrow. Are you sure about that? I asked. She smirked and called me a chicken. What's wrong, Chris? Scared I'll beat you at your favorite game? Looking back, I should have let her win. I should have laughed it off and not taken it seriously. But I didn't. All right, I said. Let's race. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, just let her win. Trust me, I thought about it. But here's the thing. Emily hates it when she feels someone let her win on purpose. She gets even angrier and it only makes things worse. So, I decided to just play my best and see what happened. The race started off close. We were side by side the whole time. Emily hit banana peels and missed turns, but somehow she always caught back up. She wasn't going to give up. By the last lap, it was getting serious. That's when Emily started trying to distract me. He snores when he sleeps, she teased, trying to make me lose focus. I laughed and kept my eyes on the screen. At least I don't keep hitting the bananas, I teased back. It was all light-hearted fun. Until she crossed a line. She leaned into me, trying to bump me off track. I stayed focused. We were seconds from the finish line. I was barely ahead. It all came down to the last turn. And then, she said it. At least I didn't go through all that stuff with my family. Time stopped. My hands dropped the controller. My heart sank. Her words echoed in my mind. Emily didn't notice at first. She was too busy jumping up and down, celebrating her win. I finally did it. I beat Chris at his own game, she cheered. But then the room went quiet. My friends looked shocked. Their faces said it all. Emily turned to me. I must have looked pale because her face changed immediately. Chris, she said softly, stepping closer. My friends whispered, Man, is that true? Did that happen to you? I couldn't answer. I couldn't even breathe. All the memories I thought I had locked away came flooding back. I felt like I was drowning in them. Without a word, I stood up, grabbed my jacket and walked out. I didn't know where I was going. I just needed to get away. My phone buzzed. It was Emily calling, texting, begging me to answer. Chris, I'm so sorry. Please come home. I don't know why I said that. I just wanted to win so badly. It was stupid. I didn't mean it. Please talk to me. I stared at the screen as more messages came in. Each one made my chest feel heavier. Finally, I replied, I need space. Please stop calling me. I turned my phone off, shoved it in my pocket and kept walking into the night. I loved her. I trusted her more than anyone. She was my safe place. But now I didn't know what to do. How do you forgive someone for using your deepest pain just to win a game? My friends keep asking questions about my past. They're worried and I get it, but it's a lot to handle. The real question is, can I come back from this? Is there any way to fix what happened? Or is it over? Deep down, I think I already know the answer. But after 2 years of loving someone, it's hard to let go without making sure you've seen things clearly. Hearing other people's advice has made me realize I ignored a lot of warning signs. There were things I ignored or didn't speak up about. But tonight I finally decided to sit down with my friends and tell them everything. It wasn't easy. It was probably the hardest conversation I've ever had. But I needed to get it off my chest. I needed to tell people I trusted. After that, I plan to text Emily and meet her tomorrow. I'll update everyone after that talk. This part of my life has been a heavy secret for years, but it's time to stop hiding it. When I was between 11 and 13 years old, a family member, someone who was supposed to care for me, hurt me in ways no child should ever go through. She used to babysit me a lot. During those times, she manipulated me and did things that were completely wrong. She scared me into staying quiet. I lived in fear for years. I did try to speak up. I told my parents I didn't want her babysitting me anymore. But my mom brushed it off. She told me, she loves you so much and just wants to spend time with you. My mom thought she was being kind, but she didn't know the truth. The truth only came out when my dad came home early one evening. If that hadn't happened, I don't know how long I would have suffered in silence. Talking about this now isn't easy, but I owe it to myself to stop hiding. Tonight I told my friends everything. It was hard, but their support reminded me why they're my chosen family. As for Emily, I'll be meeting her tomorrow for what will probably be our final talk. Thank you to everyone who's helped me see things clearly. I'll update after that. When the truth came out all those years ago, my family fell apart. My mom couldn't handle the truth. She refused to believe me. She told everyone her sister was innocent and that I was confused or making it up. My dad reacted differently. He blamed himself. He turned to alcohol because he couldn't deal with the guilt. He had always been strong, but after that he completely broke down. It was painful to see him fall apart. The final blow was when my mom threatened me. She demanded I say publicly that her sister was innocent. When I refused, she got physical with me. That moment changed everything. It was too much for my dad. He filed for divorce, and soon after my mom left town with her sister. It's been years now. My mom still lives in denial. She's never apologized or admitted the truth. My dad and I have rebuilt some sort of relationship, but it's not perfect. The guilt still lingers. He loves me, but we both carry the scars of what happened. As for tonight, after I told my friends everything, they apologized for pushing me earlier. They promised to always have my back and help me avoid going through anything like this again. They also told me what happened after I left game night. Emily tried to defend herself. She kept saying, I didn't mean it, and he took it the wrong way, and I just wanted to win. According to my friends, her words sounded weak and desperate. She even called them all, begging them to help her win me back. She promised to get therapy, work on herself, anything as long as they could convince me to give her another chance. Today I agreed to talk to her. My friends let me use their place for the talk and promised to stay in another room. When Emily arrived, she rushed in crying. She tried to hug me, but my friends gently stopped her and told her to sit down. I stayed calm and asked the question that had been bothering me since that night. Why did you say what you said, Emily? Through her tears she said, I don't know. I just wanted to win so badly. That answer wasn't enough for me. I asked again, why this game? Why was it so important to win this one? She hesitated, then said, because it's your best game and I don't know. I just needed to win. Her words didn't feel honest. I asked again more firmly, why did it matter so much? Finally she broke down. I don't know, she cried, her voice shaking. I just needed to win. She kept repeating that over and over. No matter how I asked, it was always the same answer. Frustrated, I asked the question I couldn't stop thinking about. Did you plan this, Emily? Did you choose Mario Kart because you knew it would distract me? Her face went pale. She covered her face with her hands and finally admitted the truth. I can't stand losing, she said, crying harder. I knew you'd get distracted and I could win. I thought if I did, I'd finally feel good about myself. I felt like a loser for months. I knew this plan would work. Her words hit me hard. This wasn't just a mistake. It wasn't something she blurted out in the heat of the moment. He planned it. She took something personal, something I trusted her with, and used it against me just to feel better about herself. The people in the comments were right. The truth was right in front of me, and accepting it was harder than I expected. You planned this? I asked quietly. Yes, she cried. I didn't think about what would happen after. I didn't think about how it would hurt you. But when I saw your face that night, I knew I messed up. Please, Chris, I want to fix this. I'll do anything. Please don't leave me. I could hear the desperation in her voice, but I couldn't ignore what she did, or what it said about who she really was. I looked her in the eye and asked, is this just another game to you? Is trying to win me back just another way to feel like you've won? No, she cried, shaking her head. I mean, kind of, but not like that. That answer told me everything. Winning wasn't just something Emily wanted. It was an obsession for her. So, if you win me back, that makes you feel like a winner, right? I asked. What happens if we get married? If we have kids? Will you compete with them too? If one of your friends flirts with me, will you try to win my attention? And what happens next time I succeed at something? Will you throw my past in my face again, just to feel like you've won? Her eyes filled with panic. It was finally hitting her how much this obsession with winning had affected not only her life, but mine too. She didn't have answers. Just tears and apologies. After a while, my friends gently stepped in and walked her out of the house. She was still crying, begging me not to give up on her, promising over and over that she would change. Once she was gone, one of my friends pulled me aside and quietly said something that I haven't been able to forget. Chris, maybe you should think about getting a restraining order. If she's this emotionally unstable about losing you, she might do something extreme to win you back. That thought sent shivers down my spine. I never thought our relationship would reach this point. Now I'm sitting here thinking about everything that's happened. I want to thank everyone who reached out and gave me advice. You've helped me see the situation more clearly. I'm going to focus on getting help for myself now. This whole thing has left me drained, and I know I need to heal before I even think about dating again. I've decided to take a long break from relationships, until I'm sure I've found someone I can truly trust. For now, my friends are standing by me. They've promised to watch out for Emily in case she shows up unexpectedly, and they'll help me look for red flags in the future.